name's Jubilee and welcome back to my channel. We are back again with another video. This one is about looking after your hair. You gotta look after your hair, girl. Like, it's hard sometimes with this heat, with this bleach. It's just really dry. I mean, my hair's dry. I don't know if your hair's dry, but if it is, don't worry, because I got you. I've got the tips and tricks you need to look after it, make sure it's all good. So yeah, let's get into the video. Generally for hair care products, I like to go for the most natural things I can find. Here are just what I'm using for shampoo and conditioner right now, but I usually change it just depending on what I find and what looks good for me. For hair moisturizer, I generally go for Maui or Shea Moisture. For the leave-in conditioner / hair mask, I actually prefer the Shea Moisture one. It feels a bit more moisturizing, but Maui's pretty good too, and Sainsbury's usually does a cheeky deal for £6, but sometimes Boots also do deals for Shea Moisture, which is pretty good. So because my hair's quite dry already, I actually only wash my hair maybe once, maybe twice a week if I've gone in the sea or if it's just getting a bit gross, and that just makes sure I don't wash out all of the good oils and stuff. And then I will put conditioner in after I've rinsed out the shampoo. Sorry. And then I actually leave the conditioner in for about 10 minutes. Usually I wash my hair in the shower, so that'll be the first thing I do, and then the last thing I do is wash it out. So here you can just see me having a little party with Sunday service choir. Sometimes if my hair needs a little bit more TLC, I'll leave it in for even longer, and I will add some ACV apple cider vinegar to the conditioner. Also, to make sure that everything goes through the hair, I like to finger comb it and maybe even get the brush out and brush it through my hair. And then after I've left that for a while, I'll wash it out with cold water, because this helps to lock in the good moisture. And then once that's all out, I will keep my hair soaking wet and then add in oil. Usually I'll use an old t-shirt to dry my hair off a little bit before I put in the leave-in conditioner, but because it was so hot, I didn't even need to do that. So you can see here I'm just putting a generous amount in, and what I'm doing right now is basically just what I would do if I wanted to wear my hair down. So I will just put that through my hair, make sure it's all distributed well, finger comb it through, and then I will put the moisturizer in. If I'm being lazy, sometimes I just do the hair conditioner. Also with my fringe, what I like to do is just part it and then do small twists. Even if I'm not doing any protective style to the rest of my hair, I'll always do that to my fringe, because it just helps the curls to really stay and not go frizzy. If it's a really special occasion, then I would use the gel and the moisturizer, because baby, we need as much moisturizer as we can get. And when you're adding in the moisturizer and everything, make sure you really work it into your roots and into your ends, because those are usually the driest parts. Drum roll. So this is the final outcome of my hair from just moisturizing it straight away, and it is dried quite a bit here. So I really like the way my hair looks like this, nice and moisturized. And then here I'm just showing an example of a protective style you could do. So at the end of the day, just to make sure that the moisture is staying in your hair, just make sure you do some kind of protective style before you go to sleep. For protective hairstyles, I actually like to play around with lots of different ones. I think my favorite one right now is doing 8 twists. But sometimes I'll do 4 twists, sometimes I'll do 4 braids, sometimes I'll do 8 braids. But I think twists are ones that you would do if you want to wear your hair out like that, maybe the next day, because it just helps to create more of the curl, unless you're going for like that crimping style with the braids. I usually just use braids if I just want to make sure my hair is locking in the moisture, and I don't really mind what it looks like. But braids are also quite good to style if you want to wear it out like that, but you can also style out some twists too with like I like to add like a cheeky scarf or a hat, and that usually helps me tie together the look. And then to protect your hair while you're sleeping, the best way that I find is to put a silk scarf on your pillow and then put a bonnet or silk scarf over that, because I always find it slips off my head, and it's just like extra protection, and that will again help the moisture not to leave your hair. Here I'm tying the headscarf around and just showing like different things you can do with it really. So I would say I probably try and do a protective hairstyle after every time I wash my hair, unless I want to wear it out. But even after I've worn it out, it's always so much better when I do a protective hairstyle after that. And here is what it looks like when I do 8 twists and I twist it out. I quite like this because it really helps it to just stay more. I always find if I just leave my hair out and don't do twists, then my curls are just like dissipated by the next day if I don't like look after it properly. So twists always help you to keep looking fresh. Yeah, so I don't know, I kind of thought it would be fun to share like what I want my hair to look like afterwards. So obviously I have bleached balayage right now, and it's not all the way throughout my hair, it's just like little bits. But I think next I'd either like to get dip dye, like who I actually mentioned in my fashion video, like the girl in Itaewon class who she has that short bob with the dip dye, which I think looks sick, but I don't know if it would work so well on my hair. Or I quite like the look of like where like the underneath of the hair is dyed, which I think looks really cool as well. And I would probably, I don't really know, I'd either like to try out like a really crazy colour, or I'll just have it blonde, because I quite like the way blonde looks with my hair. It just looks like cute highlights to me. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video and it helped you out some more, especially in this weather. We still want to be looking snatched. I pray you stay blessed and stay safe.